Hey besties, it's your favorite bestie Shay back with another video. As y'all can see, we're gonna be spending the day together, doing a little, not even the day, a week together. Today's Wednesday and this probably is gonna end on Sunday, but right now we're getting ready to go to some thrift stores. We gotta pick up my mom's car, and then we're gonna do some shopping and get a sweet treat, a little cute drink. Spend the rest of the week with me. Okay guys, we're making a quick pit stop at Target. Alright y'all, we just made it to the first thrift store, the Salvation Army. We're gonna run in and see what we can find. I have a little list of things that I'm kind of looking for. I want to find like a DVD player, not just a DVD player, but like a portable one. Like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. I'm looking to see if I can find maybe a couple cute little fall decor items. And then maybe some fall clothing pieces if I can find anything. And then a couple other things that might be like reaching. I don't know if I'll find at a thrift store. But it's the spinny bookshelf and also the floating bookshelves. I do want some of those. So I'm going to keep a lookout for those. And also maybe see if I can find a cute fall blankets. And yes, I buy blankets from thrift stores because I can throw them in a washer with some Lysol disinfectant for the clothes. So let's go in here and see what we can find. This lamp is like really pretty. I just don't know if it gives fall. I really like that, but I don't know if I want it. I always have to stop and look for the books. Look through the books every time I'm in the thrift store. Every time. The Maze Runner. I wonder if I got this one. Alright y'all, we just made it to our second location. I did get a couple things. Not much, but I got a couple things from the last one, but we're here at a different one and it's new to me. I've never been here, so I'm excited to see what they got. But let's go head in and see what we can find. Alright y'all, I'm not finding anything so far. We are home now. I hate when my ponytail do that. We're home. Let me take this off. I don't want to wear this jacket no more. I want to show y'all what we got though. We went to a couple thrift stores. It was so fun. So fun. So let me show y'all what we got. Alright, I'm going to show y'all what I got from Target. And then I'll show y'all what I got from the thrift stores. Okay, so from Target I got these little mugs. They're so cute, y'all. I think they're like espresso, like little espresso shot mugs, but they're so adorable. Oh my gosh, I need to give me some espresso that I really like. And then I got this ceramic bowl, and like it's just so cute. Like it is so cute. And then we got the stuff from the thrift store. So let me show you everything we got. I was only supposed to be getting, I gave y'all the list. I was only supposed to be getting a couple like fall decor, but I could not pass this up. Like I was going to, and then I kept thinking about it and I'm like, I just can't, I cannot pass this up. So I got it. I'm so nervous. Hold on. This is it, y'all. Do y'all see this? And then the candle goes, like right in here. Oh, this is so stinking pretty. I cannot wait to put this out, but I'm gonna, you know, put it to the side until Christmas time. And then we went to Goodwill, and Goodwill is where I got the bulk of my stuff. I don't even think I recorded in Goodwill for real, but I did get a lot of stuff from Goodwill. I got this makeup brush cleaner. I don't know if everything's in here. I'm about to check and see. I hope it is. The little brush holder thing. Here's the bowl. Oh my gosh. The bowl that you put the water and the soap in to clean the brushes. And then this is like a bag of stuff. So what I think you do is, so you fill this up with water, put the soap in it with it, and I think this little piece right here you put in here. Yeah. And then I think you just hook this onto it, and then that is how, like, if the brush is this big, that's what it is, and then you press the button and it cleans. Oh, I'm so excited, y'all, because I be wanting to clean my makeup brushes quickly and they be taking forever, but now hopefully that means I can clean my makeup brushes fast. And then, oh, okay, I messed up. I forgot to show y'all the rest of the stuff I got from the other store. But then from Goodwill, I got 6 books. So let's talk about all the books I got. The first one is The Last House Guest. I've never heard anything about this one. I don't even know like what it's about. I didn't read it for real. I just seen a lot of these thrillers and just grabbed them. And I got Don't You Cry by Mary Kubica. And the reason I got this one is because they also had Local Woman Missing by the same author. And I've heard a lot of things about this one, a lot of good things about this one. So I was like, might as well get this book by the same author. They were only $1.29, so it won't hurt to have both. So then I got these two, and then I got A Flicker in the Dark, which I feel like I've heard somebody talk about before, and it looked interesting. I read a little bit of the back and it looked like it could be a potential good book, so I got this one. And then this is my most exciting one in my opinion, The Orphanage by the Lake. This one seems right up my alley for the fall spooky season. And then the last book I got from Goodwill was The Last to Vanish by Megan Miranda, which I think I also got another book. Yep, The Last House Guest is also by the same author. So got both of these two. If they're good, if I don't like them, I'll just take them to Free Little Libraries. They were all $1.29 each, so I spent about, how much did I spend? Like $5? No, I spent more than $5. I think like $8. No, I didn't actually. My fiance bought these, so she spent $8 on these. And then from Salvation Army, what I forgot to show y'all is I did get one more book, and it's this book called Scream for Us. I've never heard about this, but I read the back and it sounds perfect for spooky season, like it's a quick read for a spooky night. So that one. And then I got this puzzle, which I love puzzles, so I'm happy to have gotten it, and it's in the wrapper still, so all the pieces should be here. It was only $3, and I love puzzles. So but that's all the stuff that I got from the thrift stores today, which is very exciting. I also from Target earlier got some stuff for my cousin's baby shower, but I'm not gonna show any of that because I just don't feel like it. And then I wanted to talk to you guys about the books that I plan on reading this week, like what y'all are gonna see me reading throughout the week. I meant to tell y'all that earlier because I meant to start this video earlier, but that didn't happen. So let me put this stuff away and then we'll regroup and we'll start going over the books that I plan on reading in this video. I just finished picking some stuff up, so let's talk about the books that I want to read in this video. So I need to start Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. This is a book club pick for a book club that I'm in, and they are already started, and I need to at least read a few chapters so I can butt into the conversations. So I do want to read some of this, like either a little bit tonight or just soon. And then I want to finish If Cats Disappear from the World. I literally got like 2 hours left in the audiobook, so I do plan on finishing it fairly soon. And it's going pretty good so far. I don't know, it's not anything to like rave about, but it is a decent book, and it has, in my opinion, it has a pretty good message in it. If you guys have not read it, I would say read it. And then next we got Wild Dark Shore, which I am starting this little thing where every week I want to try to finish one book that I have started. So this is the first choice for the first week of that little challenge I'm challenging myself to do. And I am already 27 pages into it, so I am going to be picking this up sometime in the next few days to finish off the week. But yeah, I have about 16 books that I've already started and have not finished, and I want to go into the New Year's with no started books. So my little challenge for myself is to try to read one book every week that I have started but have not finished. So this is the book for this week. And then I am currently in Wild Side. I started this last night. I am loving it. I actually read a few chapters today, so I'm a little further in than it shows right here. But this book is so far, it follows Tabitha and Reese, and I just love their banter. And it's even better because in Wild Eyes you got a lot of snippets of them, and just to see the story kind of overlap from the other book into now, and like seeing what was going on in that time when you were reading in Wild Eyes, you probably like, it was, to me when I was reading Wild Eyes, I was getting thoughts of like, okay, what is going on between these two? Like, what is this? What's going on? And now seeing it, I'm loving it. Like, I love this book right now. And then the next book is Air of Fire, which I have the audiobook to, and I cannot wait to get into this book. I do plan on reading it, probably starting it tomorrow or tonight. I'm not sure, but this one is one I'm really excited about. But these are, for some reason I feel like I'm missing a book, but I don't remember what book I'm missing. So for right now, I'm gonna say these are all the books that I am hoping to read this week. If I remember the last one, I will let y'all know and I'll tell y'all. But I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. I'm not gonna read right now though, so whenever we do something, I'll come back and check in with you guys. We're getting ready to walk to the basketball court, the park, whatever. And while we're at the park, I'm gonna finish the audiobook of If Cats Disappear from the World. So might as well, because I only got like an hour left. We're gonna be here about 30 minutes, so that'll work out perfectly. And then tonight I think I'm gonna read some more of Wild Side because I am enjoying that book thoroughly. So good morning, besties. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. Today's the next day. I don't remember the last thing I checked in with you guys, but I've been doing some reading today. I am actually currently almost 50% through the book. I'm 46% through the book on chapter 25. I am loving this book, honestly. I also finished If Cats Disappear from the World, so I'm about to mark off the second book off this TBR for this week. So that's exciting. But I did go to the bookstore, and I do have a little haul for you guys. Love a haul, so let's get out real quick. See y'all in a little bit. I'll show y'all the books. Okay, so let's start off with the romance, because I got a lot of like sci-fi and fantasy. I got fantasy, I think one sci-fi, but I did get one romance. So let's start off with the romance. We got Roleplay by Kate Cove. This book, this book sounds so interesting. It sounds like it's gonna be a fun time. It's pretty thick, no lie, but I like thicker books when it's like funny and there's a lot of stuff going on, and I don't know why, but I think this book is going to be a good book to read to either one, get me out of like a slump if I start to feel like I'm falling into one, or if I need like something just fun and lighthearted in the middle of some of these heavy hitters in here. This will be perfect. And then I got, and this one I'm so terrified of, because all 3 of these I'm scared of, because the one I'm about to show you specifically, everybody say that this book series it's heavy, it's hard to read, like they cry and they just go through a lot of emotions, and I love that, but also I'm very scared. So we got Red Rising. I'm so nervous to read this. Like I just feel like it's gonna be a good book, but I also feel like this book is going to be heavy. When I say heavy, I mean heavy. And then I got these other 2 books, and honestly I feel like these are both going to be really good, but this one I think is going to be, it might be harder to read. I'm not sure, but I feel like it might be a little hard to read, because I read the first page. It's The Shadow of What Was Lost. I read the first page. It's a trilogy too, and the first page had me like, what is going on, so quick. And I'm just a little nervous to get into this, but also very excited. Some of the little, what are they, blurbs? One says storytelling assurance rare for a debut. This is a debut. Fans of Robert Jordan and Brandon Sanderson will find much to admire. Complex magic, terrifying threats out of legend, political intrigue, and a large cast of characters whose motivations are seldom clear. Fans of doorstep epic fantasy will not be disappointed. I'm scared, y'all. Like, this is a real deal fantasy book. And the Barnes & Noble Sci-Fi and Fantasy blog said, love the Wheel of Time. This is about to become your new favorite series. So, this is our 3rd book. And then finally, I'm so excited about this one. The Jasad Heir. I think this is the first book in the series. Yep, this is the first one. And I think it's Heather. I've heard her talk about this, and maybe even Maddie. Maybe she's spoken about this before. I'm not sure, but I have been seeing this one in particular floating around, and I finally got my hands on it. So I'm going to figure out. So my thing is, I got 3 books that are a part of pretty intense series. 2 of these books are very thick. Like, these 2 are pretty thick. This one is small, but I feel like it's going to be heavy, and it's going to be harder to finish because it's heavy. So my plan is to start whichever book I start, read the full series, and then move on to the next one, so that I'm not in the middle of a lot of heavy series. That is my plan, because I do want to read them all, but also I don't want to be in the middle of one series, start the next, and they're both heavy series. I don't know. I'm trying to keep up with the series that I'm in the middle of, but that just don't work. They just don't work. But yeah. So those are the 4 books I just got from Barnes & Nobles. And let me tell y'all, the reason we went to Barnes & Nobles today and got me some books is because today, when I got home from grocery shopping and everything, my bike had been stolen off of my porch. So I wasn't really upset, because where I stay is not the safest, it's not the best place, and that is actually common. I don't want to say common, but it's happened before, so I'm not surprised. It's just sad that people just can't have things because somebody else always feel entitled to take whatever it is they want. Hate that for me, but that is life. And the only thing I can really do about it is retail therapy. So I went and I got me 4 new books, my 4 new babies, and I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm ready to get into some of these books. I do have a hold for this book series for the graphic audio, and I'm ready. I just want to get into these and see what they're going to be about. But first I need to finish Wildside, and then I think the next book, I did start Air of Fire last night at the gym. I got about an hour into the audiobook. It's a pretty long audiobook, so I do think I want to try to take like a couple hours tonight to listen to it for a little bit and focus on it, because I don't have the audiobook for much longer. I do want to make sure I get the book finished before they take my audiobook. And then I do want to also finish this by tomorrow. It says I have 6 hours left, So I'm thinking if I can tackle like 2 to 3 hours tonight and then the rest tomorrow, I should be good. I don't know. It says 5 hours and 30 minutes actually, and I do plan on going to sit down and read in a little bit, so I'll probably be down to like 2 to 3 more hours left tomorrow, and then I can finish that off tomorrow. And then it says I have 17, I think, hours in air fryer. 17 hours in air fryer, so I'm gonna try to read maybe like a few more chapters. I might try to read, so part 2 is 36 chapters. I'm only on chapter 4. I don't know. I'm gonna try to read some tonight though. Good morning, y'all. Today's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. We are reading the rest of Wild Side today. I am literally, if y'all can see I got like 100 pages left. Not even. I'm on chapter 42. It says I'm 85% through the book, and it says I got an hour and 31 minutes left. I was gonna try to finish the book last night, but I decided I was gonna finish it this morning and then start my next book. I think the next book I want to pick up and focus on reading is Wild Dark Shore. Like, I'm listening to the audiobook of Air Fire, which I'm gonna be listening to throughout the day, but I think my next physical pickup read is gonna be Wild Dark Shore because I really want to get into it. And I feel like I want to kind of change the pace of where I'm at right now, because I've been reading romance, and I kind of want to go into something that isn't heavily romance. So I think that might be a fun one. Either that or it's Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. I'll start that and read like the first couple chapters, first 100 pages or so. I just don't know what I want to do yet, so I guess we'll figure that out together. But I am having a grand old jolly time with this book. I did not want to put it down last night, but I was so tired and I hadn't watched any TV, so I wanted to like watch YouTube or something before I went to sleep. And then after I watched a little bit of YouTube, I literally went, lay down, and went to sleep. So I had a good night though. And then this morning we got up, I read a little bit, a couple chapters, and then I went to try to do some homework. And I need to get the books I need for class to be able to really do my homework, so I'm gonna have to wait on that. But yeah, so now I'm about to sit here and probably read and then get ready for the day. I'm not sure what we're doing today, but probably reading all day like always. Hi y'all. Okay, y'all, so it's 9 o'clock, about to be 10 o'clock at night, and I haven't gave y'all any updates on my reading today other than this morning. But we did finish Wild Side. I did give her 5 stars. This was a really good book, very interesting. This was about Reese and Tabitha. This book was so good. Y'all, this book is so good. It is the 3rd book in the Rose Hill series, so they're interconnected standalones, but I feel like they're connected a lot in all the books. I was noticing that some events in this book overlapped with events that happened in Wild Eyes. In Wild Eyes, you didn't get in depth, but you got like the events still from another perspective. So I feel like personally, if you want to read this book, I would start with the first book of the series, Wild Love, and then read them in order, because I feel like they are very woven together. And although you can read it by itself, the story will be so much better if you read them in order, in my opinion. Just because you get snippets of them in the books, and it makes you already want to read about their stories. Then when you get into their story, you're already connected to the characters on some level. So I feel like that this is not a series where it's like, oh, since they're interconnected standalones, you can read them by themselves. You can, but I wouldn't suggest it. Okay, next update is we started Air of Fire. I actually need to figure out where I'm at in the book. I am on chapter, not that far before. I'm on chapter 13. I opened it perfectly. I'm actually about to be on 14, so I'm like 106 pages almost into this book. So we're doing a good little decent amount, like, job. I did want to try to get to part 2, which is chapter 35, or is it 36? Part 2 starts on chapter 36. I did want to get there today, but If I'm being honest, I don't think I'm going to. Yeah. So that's sad, but that's where I wanted to get to, because I wanted to try to finish this book off tomorrow, which I feel like I could still finish this book off tomorrow if I solely focus on this book, which is probably what I'm gonna do. So that's where we at. I might still listen to some tonight. There's still a possibility, because it's only 10 o'clock, and I might end up staying up until like 12, 1 with my fiance. So we'll see where we get to in this book, but right now we are on chapter 14 basically. Next is, I started Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. I did not get far though into this book, like at all. I got the sample on my Kindle because they don't have it on Kindle Unlimited, and I can't tell like where I'm at. I'm in the first chapter though, that's all I know. Almost on chapter 2. I almost made it to chapter 2. I am like halfway down page 12, so I'm almost on the second chapter of Maria's point of view in the very beginning, literally the very beginning. I just tried to read to chapter 2 and end off like on a good note, but that's where we're at in here with that. But the next book, once I finish Air of Fire, I do plan on starting the audiobook. Actually, I'm not sure, but I want to start the audiobook for The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea. That might not get read this week because the week is coming to an end and I still have 14 hours left in this audiobook, and I do want to finish Wild Dark Shore, which I'm probably going to actually go read a little bit of now. I'm not sure. Only 300 pages. I might could finish this tomorrow. I'm saying that. I'm not even 100 pages in yet, so maybe I won't. Maybe I'll finish this Sunday. But so my 2 current is going to be these 2. These are the 2 I'm focusing on getting through today, for tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. And if I have enough time after I finish these 2, I'll try to finish The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea, but I'm not sure. And then I'm just gonna be picking up Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil throughout the time, like different times throughout the days, just because I just want to catch up with the book club. Like, I don't know, but we did finish a book today, so I am very happy about that. And hopefully we can finish one tomorrow, and then hopefully we can finish one Sunday, and that'll be pretty much all of our reading except for one. Good morning, y'all. It is Saturday. I am getting ready to head to a baby shower, to my cousin's baby shower. So I decided while I get ready, we're gonna do a little book update. Last night was the last time I talked to you guys about what I was reading, what I was doing. I did end up listening to a little bit more of Air of Fire, and I got a good little way through. I made it to chapter 20. I wanted to get to part 2 of the book and I didn't, but I made it to chapter 20. What am I gonna do with my hair? So that was good. This morning I tried to start reading Wild Dark Shore, and I'm gonna try again, but it's just not really catching my attention. And I'm sure it's probably because I haven't given it the time to do so, because I literally haven't even read one full chapter, but I just wasn't feeling it this morning. So I'm very hopeful that when I start back reading it, it'll be something very interesting to me, because right now it's not interesting to me, and I don't really know why. But I don't want to force myself to keep reading the book if I'm not feeling it. So I'm gonna try one more time, and if it's not working, then maybe I'll save it for a later time and start reading something else, because that book isn't technically on my TBR for the fall at all. So yeah, but yo, I am enjoying Air of Fire so much. Oh my gosh, I hate the shampoo and conditioner that I use. Bad. I hate it bad, because it always makes my hair feel so, like, the conditioner makes my hair feel so dry. But yeah, so that is my little update for right now. I will be trying to read a little bit more later. I don't know how much I'm going to get done today because I'm going to be a little busy, but hopefully I can get a good amount done today. And then, yeah, but I'll check back in later because I think my SD card is about to be full. So I will see y'all later whenever I have more to update you on. Alright, y'all, we are at the end of this video. Today is Sunday. It is the last day. And I am about to end it off here. It's 8:32, so it's about time for me to get ready for bed. So we're gonna do a little recap of all the books that we read this week. I'm gonna start off with the book that I don't feel like grabbing right now. We did start Bury Our Bones in the Night Soil. We only got a few pages in. I think to page 12, so it wasn't that far, it wasn't that much, but that's really was the goal, was just to get a few pages done, and we did that, so that's good. And then, so we finished first. The first book we finished this week was If Cats Disappear from the World. It was just, I just had a couple hours left. I did finish it though, and it is over. So, yeah, I think I gave this 3 stars. Just a, like, little 3 stars. I feel like it had good meaning, but it was kind of, like, it wasn't anything spectacular, but I did like the meaning behind it. Like, it was something that had me thinking. So here goes that one. And then we read Wild Side, which of course I gave her 5 stars. She was so good. I love this book so much. It's just so good. Reese and Tabitha is just, I love them. I love them so bad because they were so snappy with each other. They just steady had comebacks for each other, and I just like that he could handle her, like, what is it called? I don't even remember the word I'm trying to think, but just the way that she is, like the way that she is quick with the responses and stuff like that, and he just was able to dish the same thing out to her that she was giving to him. So 5 stars, very cute. I really enjoyed this, and I cannot wait to read the next book in the series. Then we also finished Air of Fire, which I'm so happy we finished that today. I honestly thought they were going to take the audiobook before I was able to finish it, but I was able to finish it. So Air of Fire is done. I also gave this book 5 stars, and my 5 stars for fantasy is different from my 5 stars for romance. A romance book, all it has to do is get me laughing, make me feel emotions, and have, like, I just get a feeling with romances. It's hard to come across a romance that's 5 stars for me because all the romances are kind of the same, but if it can draw my attention, have me locked in, wanting to pick up the book, give me all the feels, and I love the characters, it gets a 5 star for me. This one, on the other hand, fantasy is a little bit harder because I feel like it has to have enough plot and have me drawn in. This one had, one thing that I'm loving about these series, this series in particular, is the chapters, they contain point of views from multiple people, but it's all told in 3rd person. So, like, sometimes an event will happen and then it will switch to another person, and it'll be something else completely different happening within the same chapter. And I don't know why I really enjoy that in this book. Sometimes, if I'm not paying enough attention, it's a little hard to follow, but I've found out from the first book that that's how it is, and it became a little easier. So I just gotta remember the names that are being brought up, and then I can kind of remember the situations. All I can say for real is I love this book. Like, as I'm thinking about it, it's like so much happened in this book, and we followed like 3, I'm gonna say like 3 major, I'm gonna say 4 actually, because some other stuff happened, but like 4 different, like, storylines within the story that all, like, connects to each other, but like you kind of seen it from different point of view. So we followed Selena, we followed Dorian, KL, like all of them had like different things that they were going through and like that was going on with them that we followed, but then some of the stuff were like overlap, and it was just so good. It's so intricate and it's so like many different paths that it's hard to get bored of what's going on, because as soon as something starts happening in one spot, you get taken to another spot but other stuff is happening, and I don't even know what I'm saying, but I feel like it makes sense. So I hope y'all understand what I'm saying, but it's just so much going on. Like this book in particular, this one, so much was going on, and I just loved it. I love this book so much. So 5 stars. I'm so happy I was able to read this. I cannot wait to get into the next one. I'm so scared about the next one, and that's really all I'm gonna say. 5 stars. Loved it. Next, we were supposed to read some of Wild Dark Shore, and that did not happen. I literally read 2 pages and haven't picked it up since, so we were not able to finish Wild Dark Shore in this video, but that is perfectly fine. We will finish it at a different time. Maybe I'll try to do it in a different, I don't know. We'll finish it at a different time. We didn't get to finish that. And the only other book that we were supposed to read and didn't get to read was The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea. I don't even care that we didn't finish it. Like, I wanted to try to get it done. I was hoping maybe I had enough time to get it done, but I don't, and I didn't. So if I have enough time next week, maybe I'll try. But I still got a few weeks left in September to get that off my TBR. So yeah, but that is all the books that we read this week that is all for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I know I enjoyed. I love the books we read. We got into some good reads, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications, all of that good stuff, so you can see me again. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.